Well, whoop-dee-doo. You're not late. You're just in time. The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah.
The motion picture you're about to see was filmed by many teams of cameramen in more than 100 locations around the globe.
Oh, really?
Scientists representing the world's foremost research centers took part in the examination of the evidence. The facts that will be presented are true.
Oh, is that a fact?
This may be the most startling film you'll ever see.
This lame story he's about to tell me?
Well, whoop-dee-doo. You're not late. You're just in time. The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah.
Waiting to start the game. Hey, Dick, look out for the car. Ow, ow, ow! Bring out your date.
Yes, sir. That was the worst accident I ever seen.
Oh, my ovaries.
He won't be awake for an hour or so, and I'll be back by then. Might be a good idea if you'd look in on him.
Yes, Doctor.
Stop rushing me!
It didn't work this time, did it, Dick?
Excuse me?
Oh, I know you've crossed against the red light a lot of times before. And have been pretty lucky at it.
Dork-sided!
But you can't be lucky forever. Sometimes things go wrong. That's why you're here.
Who are you?
You ought to know me by now. I've been trying to keep you out of trouble all my life.
And your name?
I'm known as Good Judgment. But But call me Judge. For a minute, I thought you were going to take my advice at that intersection and wait for the beginning of the green light.
Back off, Jack!
But it seems you were in too much of a hurry to make that ball game to bother thinking about good judgment. Good judgment? Phooey.
Satan!
Why don't you leave Dick alone? What? He doesn't need a babysitter. You and your advice. Look both ways.
I'm the devil.
Wait for the green light. Don't play in the street. Ah, kid stuff. Dick's old enough to take care of himself. You think he's an idiot or something?
Yes.
He would be if he listened to you. And it's a cinch your advice hasn't exactly helped him. Who's this fellow? Oh, that's Bad Impulse. Imp for short. He's the character who told you it was okay to cross against the red light.
Bogus.
You see what happens when you listen to him? That's a lie.
Yeah.
If a guy did all the things some people think he ought to do, he wouldn't have any fun at all. And another thing.
What's that?
If you hadn't confused him with all that safety hokum, he could have dodged that car easy. Look, if he would have stayed on the curb, he wouldn't have had to dodge anything. Okay, so he had a tough break. These things just happen. They just happen? That's exactly what Officer Davis was talking about when he came out to your school the other day. Remember?
No.
And now, here are just 3 simple rules that will help you be safe.
This lame story he's about to tell me?
1, look both ways before crossing a street.
All right.
2, watch for turning cars. And remember that the driver of a turning car can't always see you.
What are you talking about?
3, always remember to walk on the left side of the highway facing the traffic.
What else?
In that way, you can see the oncoming cars.
You confusing me.
Accidents do not just happen. People make them happen because they take chances and because they violate the law that was made for their protection. Be careful, and you'll not only help yourself, but you'll also help the driver behind the wheel.
Whatever.
He has a job just driving his automobile without worrying about pedestrians crossing in the middle of the block or against red lights.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Now, you see this line?
Yeah.
The first part represents the reaction time, or thinking distance. That is the distance the automobile will travel before the driver can get his foot on the brake. The rest of the line shows how much farther the car will travel before it comes to a stop. If a car is traveling 20 miles an hour, it takes the driver 45 feet to stop, after he knows he must stop.
Boring.
Now, this line indicates the distance it takes to stop an automobile going 30 miles an hour. The first part shows the reaction time of the driver, while the second part shows how much further it takes to stop the automobile, making a total stopping distance of 78 feet at that speed. That's why you're asking for trouble when you take chances at an intersection.
Oh, is that a
Or
fact?
when you try to cross the street in the middle of the block. Or when you play in the streets.
Oh, come on now, Dick. That's third grade stuff. That accident you were in was the driver's fault. He could have stopped in plenty of time if he was any kind of a driver. They ought to take his license away. I'd say the driver did everything he could to stop. Don't you think so, Dick? Get a load of this guy. Some friend is Judge, trying to blame everything on you. Why, if I were you, I'd... Now, just a minute.
Shut up!
Judge is right. Oh, let's forget the whole thing. It's not that important. Not important? Are you kidding? It's something everybody should know about, and remember, and do. Da-da-da, da-da. Oh, listen to that guy talk. One more crack like that, and I'm going to come over there and break one of your legs. A lot of other guys are going to be in trouble, too, if they try to beat the red light, or if they play out in the middle of the street. So what's wrong with playing in the street? These kids can take care of themselves. What do you want them to do? Sit home and play patty cake?
What's wrong with you?
It's true they're big enough to take care of themselves, and that's something pretty important. But it certainly isn't very smart to play out in the middle of the street or to take unnecessary chances, especially around traffic.
Damn right.
The guy or girl who takes a chance is gambling with his own life. He makes things difficult for automobile drivers, no matter how careful they try to be. You see, it just isn't good sportsmanship to play in the street where drivers have to stop for you. It's a lot more fun to play where you can concentrate on the game, and it's much safer.
So let's all sit home and cut out paper dolls.
That's a real bright remark, Imp. Just about your speed, all right.
And I suppose you know just the right thing to do?
You bet I do. All kids like Dick have to do is use a little common sense, and their chances of growing up to play on bigger teams someday are a lot better.
You know, I never thought of that.
Duh.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to play ball again.
No.
What if I can't? What if I can't ever walk again? Oh, I just gotta.
Now take it easy, Dick. That's the trouble with listening to Bad Impulse. When you listen to that guy, there's a lot of things you don't think of until it's too late. Now, hold on, Dick.
What?
Don't let him get you all mixed up. We've had a lot of fun together.
And look where I am now.
No!
Well, that's the trouble when you take chances in traffic. Sooner or later, your luck runs out. Kids take chances every day and get away with them. Who wants to wait all day for a light to change to green before starting across the street?
Nah.
Why walk down to an intersection just to get to the other side?
Whoa.
Why go to the playground when there's plenty of room in the street?
Signal, set, 2, 4, 6, hike.
You know, you just have to be on your toes, that's all. After all, what do cars have brakes for? Yes, and all you have to do is just slip once. And I don't think it's worth it.
Neither do I, Judge. No, sir.
I think everyone who has gotten past the first few grades knows the safe thing to do around traffic.
Yes, Judge, we know them. But a lot of times we ignore them, the way I did. They're easy enough to remember if you really want to.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Always wait for the beginning of the green light before crossing a street. Cross only at intersections and stay in the marked zones if there are any. Never cross between intersections or come out from behind parked cars.
Ooh, he likes girls.
Play where you don't have to worry about jumping out of the way of automobiles. If you have to walk along the edge of a road, walk facing traffic. And at night, wear something white so you can be seen more easily.
Well, Dick, I hope that you and I can stick more closely together after this. Don't listen to him, Dick.
Now Judge is right.
You don't care what happens to Dick, do you? All you try to do is take the out of life. No, I just try to protect people. Who needs to be protected? Who needs to be hurt?
Why didn't you take a picture of the last slugger?
Well, young fella, you must have been having some dream.
Dream? Yeah. Now I remember. The accident. I guess I'm hurt pretty bad. Doctor. Will I be able to run and play ball again?
No.
We'll talk about that later.
Doctor, I had the craziest dream. It was about Judge and Imp. Judge was right all along.
Oh, you just better take it easy, son.
I will from now on. Especially now that Judge and I understand each other.
That boy's as strong as an ox and just about as smart.
Judge?
Sure. Judge is my pal.
Good judgment.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo 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 woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby, so let's get this party started.
Hey, it's Friday. Hey. Are you DTF? Well, around here that stands for
Down to Friday. And we're having fun on this fantastic Friday night.
That's right. And I am Grimm Gorri, your funky monkey.
And I'm Janet Decay, your yummy mummy.
And together we be hosting
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Episode 236.
236.
236.
Wow.
What a fix.
And we've got a cheesy, wonderful film.
That's right.
It's so cheesy.
Yep.
Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Yes, to honor the late Roger Corman, who just passed away like last week.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yes, we dug up this oldie from the bottom of the depths of the sea there.
Oh, yeah.
Think where that burp came from.
Oof, yeah, and it's full of Grimm's sound effects.
Yes, pumped with a bunch of drop-ins and sound effects the way you all love them here, with the John Saxon search, of course. Yes, and so we have that going on. We have an all-new TV show, Time Travel, towards the end of the show. We have our skits, our bits.
A brand new Rescued Reels.
And an amazing prize giveaway tonight.
Super amazing.
Oh,
but
boy.
First, we've got some shout-outs, and then we're going to show the fabulous prize that they could win.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we want to wish happy birthday to James Muscarella. He's got a birthday coming up soon.
Don't you mean happy birthday, James Muscarella? In all caps, right?
Yes, he types in all caps. So, happy birthday, James! You got to yell when you say it. Okay, happy birthday to Debbie Andrews.
Oh, happy birthday, Debbie.
Happy birthday, Debbie. Yay. Okay, and then Get Better Soon, Bob Ferguson.
Our buddy Bob Ferguson. So we're just pulling for him. He should be okay. He should be fine.
He had a health scare, but he's on the mend, so that's good to hear. He's doing a little better.
Get well soon, Bobby brother.
Yes, and get better soon, Tom. Tom had a procedure done, and he's on the mend also.
Our friend Tom, yes, and his lovely wife Lois is taking care of him, making sure he's okay, and we hope we actually got to hang out with them.
Shout out to Tom and Lois.
Last week, and had a great time, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We watched that Roger Corman. It was actually a documentary on the making of the Fantastic Four movie that Roger Corman put out in 1993.
Well, actually, it was never released.
He never got to put it out.
The fans actually put it out there.
It got leaked out.
It was leaked.
It's a fan favorite. Probably the best Fantastic Four movie made yet. So.
It's my favorite.
Yes.
All right, so let's show everyone what the fabulous prize is. And this prize is courtesy of Spook Show Gravy.
Ooh.
Their YouTube channel is Spook Show Gravy, and they do toy reviews.
That's right.
So, a fun little collab with them. And
we'll use the prize giveaway as my mini monster guest for the night, which is this crazy, I think it's like a football edition of My Pet Monster. Look at this guy. He must weigh 10 pounds.
He's a heavy guy, and he's really cool. That's a retro toy from the 80s.
Wow, that's right. And like I said, this sucker is big. Yeah, I remember the My Pet Monster, the blue guy.
Yeah.
And I have a sort of a tie to this toy line, believe it or not.
And one lucky winner at the end of the evening
we'll win this guy right here.
The My Pet Monster, and all you have to do is be active in the YouTube chat, and I will write all your names down in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Hello.
And we will pick a winner at the end of the night, and that winner has to claim their prize by sending us an email.
This is crazy. This is like probably, as far as like, weight and size, the biggest thing we ever gave away here on
I think so.
On the Hairy Scary Hangout. Yeah, so hopefully people are like flipping out, I think, in the chat there about this thing.
Yeah, so check out the Spook Show Gravy YouTube channel if you like retro toys like this.
Mm-hmm.
Give their channel some love later on, and you can check out their videos later. And then right now we've got the mini monsters.
Yeah, so this is my mini. We don't have a name for him yet. Whoever wins him can name him.
Name that mini monster.
That's right.
So
but right now,
you've got your monster. I've got Miss Putrid Petunia, the little zombie ghoul.
Right now, I'm gonna call him Shemp.
Oh, there you go. There's Shemp there.
There, Shemp. Yeah,
All right, so let's do our little chants.
Ready? And a 1 and a 16 and a 35. Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are.
Mini monsters,
shout outs too.
We've got Emily and Noelle and Trayvon.
Oh.
Wow. Hey, minis, and then we've got...
Did you just see a ghost? You sound like those guys in the old
I said,
movies.
wow.
Like, wow, a ghost. Okay.
And then we've got Araya and Xander and Willow and Morgan. Hey there, minis. And Julius and Adrian and Sienna and Daria. Wow.
Cool.
And Hannah and Penny and Atticus. Hey, minis.
Hey, woohoo.
Lil Kong, Violet, Cassandra, Carly, Isabella, and Mackenzie.
Aww.
Hey there. And then we've got Eva and Adeline and Gabrielle.
Hey.
And Taylor and Mac, too.
Oh, kiddos. Hello.
And Charlotte and Scoob. We can't forget them.
Rube.
And Peanut and Adam.
Yeah.
And Lucy and Dimitri.
Aww.
And there's little baby Joe.
Wow.
And then we've got Ramona and Layla and Christian and Lucas. Wow. Hey, minis. And Nyla and Parker and Kenton.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, we've got Little Miss Kingsley.
Ah, Little Miss Kingsley. Well, hey, that's right, Mini Monsters. If you're watching, hope you enjoyed the show tonight. It's going to be a fun one. But now we're going to give shouts to the big monsters, the monster kids out there that grew up from Mini Monsters to big monsters.
Oh, yes. All right, let's get this macabre mirror going
Warming
here.
Up. You pay the utility on that thing? Is it working right?
Yeah, I just paid the bill.
All right, perfect. All right, take it away, Janet. Decay.
All right, Magic Macabre Mirror. Woo! Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here? There's John Biggins and Chris and Todd and Harold and Kirk and Campbell Soup, Jonathan Jackson, Ed Burge, Matthew Ruley, KV, Denise, Greg Tominski, Liana, Statue of Liberty, Leo Smith, Joe Trippy, Patrick Lord, Sacred Watermelon, Albert Patelski, Ron Vickers, Paul Buser, J. Michael Harris, Daryl, the Bone Jangler is here. Marty and Paul and Flynn and Jeffrey and let's see, Travis, Elaine, Stellar Tony Veller, Captain Awesome, Van Ciatras, Raymond.
Yeah, he's fresh out of the pool.
Everybody loves Raymond, right?
I hope so.
And Daryl, Alaya, I'm sorry.
Close enough.
Watson family, Super Pappy.
Super Pappy.
Scott's here. Mark Allen's here. Sears James and Rocky. And Baron Sardonicus is here. What a name. Wow. Okay, 189 of you.
Oh,
wow.
Man. Someone must be waking their mamas up and telling them to watch the show, yeah.
And Gary and Donald and Ricky Bobby Sonia and Kev Thulu.
Can we get to 200 tonight? 200 viewers.
Ooh, yeah, share this with your friends.
Come
Let's see
on.
if we get to
You've done
200
it
live
before.
viewers
Let's
on
do
YouTube.
that. That's right.
We
Ooh.
get a lot of viewers on Public Media Network and Tough TV and WRTN's Horror Haven.
Ooh.
So if you're watching this on television later, the prize has already been done.
It's null and void.
Yes.
It's only for the live chatters. That's right.
That's true. Wow, 194.
Look at this sucker, man. He's so
He
cool.
is cool. Very cool.
Yeah, he is very, very nice. Okay, we're going to put you down, Shemp. We'll bring you up a little bit later to show people what they can possibly win tonight, or one lucky winner will win tonight.
A fabulous prize.
Wow, well, it's great. We have a monster on the show tonight. We have a monster to give away.
It's a monster of a show.
I love that. Yeah, that's really good. So
let's get into part 1 of Creature from the Haunted Sea.
That's right. It'll be followed by a brand new rescued reel. So if you like old vintage commercials, these are from 1984 from the San Francisco area.
Ooh.
I just got a bunch of VHS tapes in.
So our West Coast friends will get a kick out of these old commercials that we're going to play after part 1 of the movie.
Yeah, I lifted these right off the tape just yesterday. So they're fresh right off the tape, fresh from 1984. So get ready, everyone. Strap yourselves in. Here is part 1 of Creature from the Haunted Sea. Right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Very scary hangout. I'm splashing into the movie.
All right, swim away, Decay. Here we go. Woohoo!
Holy smoke!
Blah, 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 blah. You're truly some bozo.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
Hello.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
King is dead. Long live the king.
I like play table tennis. I like shoot dog.
Is that supposed to be a political remark?
I don't know anything about politics. Do you play?
I never work if I can help it.
I meant chess. It's a very interesting game.
So is this one we're playing. Would you like a drink?
I wouldn't mind.
Waiter, bring us a bottle of Chateau Marmont, 1907.
1911 was a better year.
Thank you.
1911 it is.
We don't have any Chateau Marmont, but we have a good Chateau Briand, 1922.
Forget it. Make it a couple of rum cones, kilo 58.
You say?
I had to be sure it was you. XK 120?
Right. XK 150?
Right. Who's the waiter?
One of them. Thinks I'm on their side.
Do you like stream? I've only seen you on Insta.
She was beautiful. I could have killed myself for wearing this stupid disguise. Now she would never know me as I really am. I'm leaving tonight. We'll keep in touch by radio. You have the code.
In point of fact.
Yes.
In point of fact.
Yes.
In point of fact, I've got my decoder ring.
Right. Pay no attention to me when I leave.
Right.
My wife is dead. She died in the field.
Aren't you going to kiss me goodbye?
I can do. It is nice. Wawawiwa!
Are you Renzo Capetto?
No.
I am. Who are you? Never mind who I am. It's the mission that counts. Let's get on with it. As an American gambler and gangster, you're above suspicion. Of course, you know that our government has been overthrown.
You know, I heard that.
Shut up. But not for long. We'll be back. And if you think you're seeing executions now, oh boy. Bravo.
Bravissimo.
But of course, in order to finance our great counter-revolution, it has been necessary for us to steal the Cuban treasure.
Hurrah!
Shut up. Let us proceed. You're going to lose your casino, so you'll be leaving Cuba anyway. You have a big yacht, and you can leave anytime you wish, such as immediately. Therefore, I'm going to entrust you a solemn trust. Here we have 1/4 of the Cuban treasure. Your group, General Tostada, Coronel Cabeza Grande, and a squad of men will proceed to Ciudad Trujillo. There you'll wait for us to contact you and relieve you of the money, 1/5 of which will be paid to you. Do you understand?
I get the whole picture.
Now you do the rest. Señores? General Tostada, Coronel Cabeza Grande, Señor Renzo Capetto y...
My name's Happy Jack Monahan. Glad to meet you, Jen.
I know speak English.
Mis buenos amigos americanos, nos cabe el honor de preservar el honor del honor cubano. En un solemne acto de confianza han confiado en nuestras confiables manos ese botín con el cual reconstruiremos todo lo que Castro piensa construir.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
And now, the gold.
Swing!
You two had better get into the car. The general doesn't know any English, Senor Capetto. I'll be his translator for you. Bueno?
Bueno.
Bueno. Métanse al auto.
Now it's time to go. Adios.
Adios. I'll see you later, huh?
The first move in the great conspiracy had been made.
Oh, is that a fact?
The Cuban treasury was now in the gentle hands of Renzo Capetto, the most trustworthy man ever to be deported from Sicily. They thought they were smart. But little did they know that I, Sparks Moran, was an American agent. Luckily, I had been able to work my way into the crew by posing as a notorious gum machine burglar from Chicago. My real name is XK150.
Hey, you. Come on down here and help with this.
How'd it go, Booksy?
We had a hairy little chase, but we got the stuff.
Crazy.
Hey, Colonel Grande, you can bring your men aboard.
What happens with all that mob?
I don't know. I thought we'd just have an officer or two, but it looks like we're going to have a little difficulty.
You think of a way to remove them and grab that loot? 'Cause you're my big, strong, swinging brain.
You're sweet, baby.
Ooh, he likes girls.
Hi, sis. Hi, baby doll. Did they scare you?
Just a little.
Oh.
All right, boys. Get ready to go. Pete, take the wheel. Jack, you and Sparks, get ready to cast off.
Well, well, this is a beautiful night for sailing.
And so we left Cuba forever, sailing the most astounding adventure to be inflicted upon man. And what a group we were. And so, with grim faces, we set our helm against the perilous future.
Okay, now before I begin, has anyone anything to say? Pete? How about you, Jack? What do you think we should do?
Give up?
Oh, now, honey, is that any way for Maribel's big man to talk?
Now, look. We've got to get rid of at least half of these Cubans without making the rest of them suspicious.
What are you talking about?
There used to be a Cuban fisherman by the name of Hemingway. He got hooked on a sea monster in these waters a couple of years ago, and he was dragged for miles. Got a lot of publicity. We're going to show these boys the greatest sea monster they ever saw in their lives. Jack, in my trunk, there's some garden rakes used for weeding tomatoes. You get them and sharpen them like scalpers. Pete, you mix up a mess of olive oil and
peanut butter
and snag some seaweed from over the side. Now, Jack, what are you going to do? Sharpen up the garden rakes? Good boy. Pete, how about you?
Does he have to do that?
All right, Jack, beat it.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
We've had a good life together, haven't we, baby?
You know it, Boops. Winters in Tijuana, summers in Cicero.
Boring!
Remember that wonderful trip we took to Monte Carlo?
You mean at the time we heisted all those $100 chips? Sure.
I'll admit, I couldn't really hear anything through that door, but I was sure they were up to no good. I knew it was up to me to stop them.
Now we're off again to parts unknown.
It's like a second honeymoon.
You know something? We ought to get married.
Now, don't be a drag, baby.
How much Jack do you think's in that strong box?
There's plenty of Cuban sugar, though.
What are we going to do with all of it?
I don't know. I always wanted to open up a home for the aged hoodlums.
Baby, you got a heart as big as all outdoors.
Oh, shut up, your mouth!
A government agent lives in constant peril. I devised my undetectable radio set using simulated hot dogs for knobs and tubes inside of dill pickles while watching a number of sewer workmen during lunch hour. It comes in mighty handy, believe you me. One little slip and I could be headed for Davy Jones' locker. Hello, Havana. This is Agent XK-150. Over. I'm making my first official report. So far, not too much has happened, but I'm anticipating. Renzo Capetto and his gang are on board as suspected. I am with them. I will call you again soon, one of these days. This is Agent XK-150 signing off.
Hey, what's happening?
Just having a bite.
Gee, that looks good. Do you mind if I join you?
Fried potatoes? I like them fried potatoes.
Mark Ruther. On Record Store Day 2019, I drove to Chicago overnight to get in line for free tickets to a concert and for Record Store Day as well. But I got to Chicago at like 1:30 in the morning to wait in line. And fortunately, The Mummy and the Monkey is on live on TV in the middle of the night on Facebook. I can sit there for 2 hours and watch The Mummy and the Monkey and get entertained and keep awake while I'm waiting in line, instead of passing out on the sidewalk or something in Chicago, and you never know what would happen then. So I just want to thank The Mummy and the Monkey for keeping me alive.
The Thieves of Spring strike the garden tonight at 11.
Fall Guy will continue in a moment.
Friday.
It's ugly, disgusting business.
But someone has to do it. It might as well be the Thunder Team. Blue Thunder. Then there's dirty money and Houston's being taken to the cleaners.
I'm gonna bring you down hard, you hear me?
Friday.
Jordache color stripes. Delicious.
Military parachutists survive a 4,000-foot fall at 11.
Soup is a harvest of nourishment.
Oh, Joe, you don't.
Hey, that's great perfume.
That's Campbell's Bean with bacon soup, boys. Good. How are you?
I drove 7 states in 2 days. I'm tired. I'm starved.
Well, come on, sit down. Kitchen still open?
That Campbell's Bean with Bacon soup has more vitamin A per calorie than whole milk.
Feel better?
A lot better than I did 3 states ago.
Stir up the Campbell's. Soup is good food.
The most earth-shattering dig dug.
Super System.
The most realistic joust.
Super System.
Pole position at its hair-raising best.
Super System.
Only the Atari 5200 Super System plays them. Moon Patrol with arcade graphics. Real sports baseball.
You're out.
Only on Super System. 2,600 games, the adapter plays them all. The Atari 5200 Super System. Its only competition is you.
Super System.
Friday.
Only you can see me, Benson.
Benson's being haunted by his old boss's ghost.
Why didn't I have ulcers like everybody else?
Then
After tonight, we're never going to see them again.
is Webster on his own again. Friday.
Hello, where's my package? My job depends on it.
What is the airbill number that it was sent out on? When did you send that out? It should be at the particular company that you sent it to. I can get the information confirmed for you. I'll have a trace to get the
In the Air Express business, fast talking is funny for commercials, but sad in real life. At Airborne, we don't talk fast, we move fast. So fast that we make most of our deliveries before 10:30 a.m. No wonder more people are switching to Airborne than ever before. So watch out, Federal. Here comes Airborne.
When I warm up for a game, I use Bengay.
Professionals like Larry Bird use Bengay not only after exercise, but to help warm up before. Does Bengay really help? Yes. Warming up plus Bengay helps you get ready for action. helps you loosen and tone muscles so you can run more comfortably, longer, to help you do your best. So whenever you're planning to exercise, use Ben Gay after and Ben Gay before.
Feel better with being gay.
Saturday, hooker won't listen to a psychic's warning.
Hooker's dead.
Then, when a guy's love life is sagging, his buddy hires a pro.
$500.
On the Love Boat. And the mermaid's creating quite a splash.
Beyond imagination.
Fantasy Island.
Toxic smoke victims double jeopardy tonight at 11.
Ooh, just like that, we're back,
And we're back that quick. I was really enjoying those commercials.
Yeah, they can go on forever, right? But like I said, I just ripped those from a tape just the other day. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, episode 236. Creature from the Haunted Sea is tonight's movie for the...
Yes, and then you got to see a snippet of Rescued Reels from a tape from San Francisco in the 1980s.
Yeah, those are all from the Fall Guy episode. Somebody taped, let the whole thing run. They didn't edit the commercials out. So I just ripped all those from that 1 hour. So yeah, a lot of fun. And the real treat there is they were from ABC. And as a lot of Clevelanders know, Ernie Anderson, who played Ghoulardi here in Cleveland in the mid-'60s, moved out to California, became the voice of ABC, and he did The Love Boat, and then on Fantasy Island. You got to hear him do his...
So we got to hear him doing his announcer voice.
Yeah, Ernie was like the voice of ABC from like the 70s up until the early 90s.
Like mid-90s.
The mid-90s. So yeah, it's actually fun to when I'm watching these things just, hear Ernie's like booming voice, and then on The Love Boat.
And for those of you watching who don't know who Ernie Anderson is, just Google him, and all the information's there.
Yeah, he was he portrayed a very prominent horror host. Actually, Cleveland's first horror host that really took off. There was one before him that from 1958.
The Mad Daddy.
1958 that didn't really take off, but Ghoulardi owned the Cleveland airwaves for 3 years, from 1963 to 1966, and it's still remembered by many a Clevelander. So.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, that was no way disrespectful to anybody. Anyway.
And I've been writing down everybody's names
you've been
for
a busy
the prize
ghoul.
giveaway.
A busy ghoul.
Because we have a really cool prize giveaway.
Yes, and if you didn't see it, if you just
I've been writing down names of the YouTube chatters, the people chatting on our YouTube live stream.
This here is tonight's prize giveaway. It's one of those, I think he had like football gear on, like a helmet and a shirt, which he doesn't have, but you get the guy underneath it. This My Pet Monster from the mid-'80s will be someone's lucky win tonight.
At the end of the night. What a prize. That's a really cool thing.
He's big.
He's great. And then we want to thank Spook Show Gravy on YouTube. Spook Show Gravy supplied tonight's prize, and they have a great little YouTube channel where Dr. Dolls himself, he reviews toys and Christmas and Halloween things.
Yes, all kind of the animated stuff you get for like by Jemmy that comes out for like Christmas and Halloween and things like that. So yeah, but he furnished this prize. So thank you, man. Really appreciate it, Dr. Dolls.
All right, so our next segment coming up.
Oh, that's right. We're just gonna bellow right in this.
And this is a fun one. It's snack toys.
Well, give me a second here.
Some people have factoids. We like to have snack toys.
We combine a couple things. It's time for the Mummy and the Monkey snack toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie fad.
That's right. And tonight we have some snacks. Different things.
I forgot to mention a super chat from Super Pappy. So thank you for the super chat. And Dane Stotzer gifted 5 channel memberships. So thank you so much, guys, for doing that. So let's get into our snacks.
What are you snacking on tonight?
I've got some corn chips.
Some basic beet corn chips?
Some basic corn chips.
Yes, and I got Utz sourdough special pretzels, which I'm in love with now.
Oh, those are good too, but
they're very good.
I love corn chips. I love them with salsa.
And then I'm pairing that with some Giant Eagle branded cubed Colby Jack cheese cubes.
You mean Giant Igor?
Giant Igor, I'm sorry. So I got some good
There's
stuff.
There's no grocer.
There you go. No grocer. grocer. And then I have some bevies to wash it all down. Some special adult things. But yeah. So so get on with the snack toys.
You guys could put in the comments what you're snacking on.
As always.
Mark Allen says he's having camel corn.
Camel toe.
Camel corn. Albert says Marty said shrimp Alfredo.
Wow.
Bargain Barons, thank you for the super chat.
There's our Barba Papa. The bargain barons get a Barba Papa.
Yeah! Ed is having cheese and pepperoni tonight.
Whoa, pizza.
The Horror Garden's having Funyuns.
Oh, I love Funyuns.
Very cool.
So
All right,
let me snack toy with you.
so tonight's movie is called Creature from the Haunted Sea from 1961, a Roger Corman classic. He directed this, but his buddy Charles Griffith wrote it.
No relation to Andy. Uh-oh.
And Charles Griffith also wrote the script for A Bucket of Blood.
Oh.
Which is also a cheesy Roger
No wonder why
Corman
this is
film.
no wonder it's so bad.
And this movie was released as a double feature with The Devil's Partner.
Ah.
All right, or Devil's Partner. I'm trying to read my handwriting. It was filmed in Puerto Rico, and Corman did it to get a tax write-off, some type of tax rebate for working over there.
Okay.
And the script was written.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on, I need some water.
Ooh, baby, too. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, corn chip went down the wrong
hole.
Yeah.
Hey-o. Down the corn. It should go down the corn hole. The corn chip hole.
All right. Anyways, the film was written in 6 days. The script.
Right.
You know, the script for this written in 6 days, but the movie itself was filmed in only 5 days.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
I believe every.
Isn't that crazy?
I believe every snack toy so far.
And locals appeared as extras. They were paid $1 an hour.
Yeah, it looks like people do get paid here now, and yeah.
Was that minimum wage back then? I don't know.
Yeah, probably like $10 back then.
And then you have to factor in inflation and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so the creature was made out of a wetsuit,
ding,
moss,
ding,
lots of Brillo pads, and tennis balls for the eyes. And you're going to see him later on in the movie. He looks like a weird, demented Muppet. It's really corny.
The strangest thing you've ever
It's so corny. And then, an oilcloth to make him look slimy. Okay, and Anthony Carboni plays Renzo, an Italian actor, and he was in The Last Woman on Earth, and he was in a Bucket of Blood,
mm-hmm.
and he also did a lot of TV appearances. He was in an episode of The Twilight Zone. He was in Peter Gunn, all kinds of shows. And
stuff. The Bucket of Blood actually turned up in another movie, like in the late 70s.
Really?
It's in Carrie. Remember that part where the bucket?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that was the Bucket of Blood's last movie appearance.
They reused that prop. Okay.
Well, yeah, the Bucket of Blood was only in 2 movies. Nobody knew that. See, that's my snack toy.
And Betsy Jones Moreland, she plays Mary Bell in this.
Yes.
And she was also the last woman on Earth.
She looks like Captain Janeway a little bit, that actress.
She was a stage, film, and TV actress. She was in Perry Mason, Gunsmoke, and Bonanza, and lots of other different TV shows. But those are like the most popular ones she was in.
Yeah.
And Sonia Noemi, she plays Mango. You're going to see her later on.
Yes, I know who that is.
And Mango was a pop singer and actress in Puerto Rico. And she's still around. She's 82 years young.
Yeah, she becomes the guy that's making the sound effects with his mouth, the animal sound effects. He meets her later and takes her as a bride, like an instant bride.
She's a curvy lady. Yeah.
Yes. It's a Zoftic, they call that.
Mm-hmm. So, very cool.
Yeah, well, thank you for the snack toys, Janet. Very informative, as always. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, wow, we're just what Fart 1 is through here of Creature from the Haunted Sea. I guess it's time to move on to Fart 2, yeah?
Yeah, let's move on with the rest of the movie and go into Fart 2.
All right, anchors away! Fart 2 of Creature from the Haunted Sea, right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Hairy, Scary
Hangout
Memorial Weekend Edition. Woohoo! What?
But hi, how are you? It's so cool seeing you. This is crazy. You look great.
Good morning, encantadora y hermosa criatura. The general says, good morning, you gorgeous, beautiful creature.
Would you ask the general to remove himself from my presence?
Ella dice que muy buenos días para usted, mi general.
Usted para mí es como una flor del mar, como un ángel de Neptuno sonriéndole al mundo.
The general says you are a calling in your flowers, singing.
Would you tell the General that I feel that he'd be most at home, barbecuing slowly over a hot spit?
Ella dice que mi general es un hombre muy digno y de gran empuje.
You must be a glutton for punishment. Oh, now, what do you want?
You're too good for this life. You're young and you're innocent. You should get out. Only getting you good.
Are you unwell? The getting is great.
You're a victim of circumstance.
I try. I do try.
You're a crazy, mixed-up kid.
I am perfectly adjusted to my life of crime. Now, what is your story?
Oh, well, you see, I'm beyond help, but you're not. You can find a clean young man to marry, and...
I haven't got the time.
But I can help you, Mary Bell.
You can turn blue.
Don't worry, Mary Bell. I'll save you a guy.
That's a comforting alternative.
A secret agent should never sleep. But there I was, dreaming of Mom's apple pie, while up on deck, Renzo and his cutthroats were taking the first step, killing an innocent Cuban, and pretending some imaginary monster did it just so they would be panicked into changing course, so that Renzo could steer them to his own picked destination.
Wait 1 minute, then give the alarm.
But what none of us knew was that the monster invented by Renzo had already been invented by somebody else. By a couple of other monsters, I guess.
Every man for himself!
Police, Myra! The monster!
Soldados cubanos, algo horrible ha sucedido aquí anoche.
The general says what happened.
Well, I have an idea, if you'd like to hear it.
Please go ahead.
Well, I don't think it was anything human that killed your soldiers. Seen the tracks and the claw wounds on their bodies. Now, in my studied opinion, those soldiers were attacked by some weird creature from the sea. Came in, did your boys in, and vanished again. What's so funny? That creature, how silly. Did you really think it? What is that?
That's why you can't, monkey boy.
Este estúpido gringo cree que Alejandro lo mató un monstruo que salió del...
Shut up!
Este estúpido gringo tiene razón. Yo creo que esto solo ha sido hecho por un anfibio desconocido de aguas desconocidas.
Yours, Colonel.
Well, the general says, you're right, it is a monster.
Estas aguas son muy peligrosas. Debemos trazar una nueva ruta.
The general says these waters are very dangerous, so we must plot a new course. Media vuelta a la derecha. Ya. De frente, marchen.
Catch that? Our brave General Tostalo didn't miss an excuse to blow the trip and change course.
Do you think he's got a glint in his eye?
Pure gold. Maybe we won't have to knock them all off. You boys are getting careless. I told you to kill one, not two. What's the matter? Can't you count? Okay, Pete. Now, take the wheel.
Well, gee, I thought it was only one.
Well, I can't figure this out. So we were going somewhere I didn't know. Washington didn't know. Renzo didn't know. We all had to find out. Now, gentlemen, I think we ought to make our decision. Now, has anybody got an idea? About what?
Hell no.
About where we're going.
I thought it was to Ciudad Trujillo we were going.
Oh, no. That's been changed. Well, General Tostado thinks we ought to change course in order to escape the monster.
¿Por fin dónde vamos, General?
Caracas, Venezuela. No. I think we ought to go to...
Let's go to India. I've always wanted to see a sacred cow.
Actually, I think we ought to go to Cannes. It really swings this time of the year.
Yeah, will you listen?
So strange, my friends. I always had a secret desire. I always wanted to go to Bali, you know.
Bali?
Bali?
Bali!
We are not going to Bali.
Caracas, Venezuela.
No. Please tell the General that I am convinced we ought to go to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Él dice que está convencido, el único sitio puede ir es a San Juan de Puerto Rico.
This is Agent XK150 calling Agent XK120 via 190 SL. Come in, Havana.
Now, the first thing we've got to think about is to escape this finky monster. Now, if you take a look at the chart, you'll notice there's a lot of deep water just north of Puerto Rico. Too deep for the monster to live in.
Well, how do you know he can't live in deep water?
Because of his feet. He's a walker, and he's got to stay at the bottom. All right, stupid?
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Now, when we get to Puerto Rico, we'll take the strong box ashore. Now, as an American, I won't be noticed. I'll take a plane up to Ciudad Trujillo. Take the box with me.
I can say unequivocally, without the slightest qualm of doubt, that this gang is heading for Bali. I think the government should watch for us at the Panama Canal. Over.
The General says it's all right. We may go to Puerto Rico. But he wants to keep the strongbox out of his sight.
Okay, it's a deal.
I think I smell land. Are we almost there?
Oh, about 6 or 8 hours.
Now, Pete, I want you to listen carefully.
Okay.
On the north coast of the Big Island, there's a teeny speck of land called La Isla del Borracho, named after one of Columbus's lieutenants. It should be deserted by now. We ought to be able to land there, huh? Good. Now, there's a reef around the island and a very narrow opening which we have to go through. I am going to run this yacht on the rocks, right at the entrance. Now, during the panic, we'll take the strong box, load it on a skiff, and head for shore. Now, Pete, when we get over 30 feet of water, I'll give you a signal. And then I want you to capsize the boat. You understand?
I'll have to say yes. Shut up.
Later, Pete, we'll come back and dive for it. You understand everything?
Sure. We hit the rocks, and then we put the box in the skiff, and then we dump it over 30 feet of water so we can come back and get it. And that's because it's filled with natural glycerin. It shouldn't be on board anyway.
Hello, Baracco.
Look at the reefs.
Breeze, go ahead. We're starting through. never leave you. We'll drown together.
You demented.
My lunchbox.
My, what a short memory.
It's all right. Be calm, everybody. The boat's insured.
Everything went according to plan. The Renzos and the monsters.
Help! 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 Save me! Help! Save me! Help!
Row your boat gently up the creek. Merrily, 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 I'm going to be sick.
You know, this reminds me of one time on Lake Minnetonka. Louise Schmidt and I were paddling along when what do you think happened?
Oh!
General says to have your orders as soon as he can estimate the situation.
Well, you can tell El General. Tell him he's through giving orders around here. Now look, you men have no money and you have no guns and you're on U.S. soil. That's all right, I'm on your side. Pete, I want you to search the island, see if anybody lives here. Jack, you take one of the lifeboats and row to shore. Make your way to San Juan and rent us a fishing boat and plenty of diving gear. Uh-huh. Come on, boys, let's go. Oh, Colonel, you see if you can get your men to build us a lean-to or something to keep the rain off.
Atención! De frente! Marche!
Great.
Good day forever.
That won't be necessary, baby.
Why?
Well, the way I figure it, these Cubans aren't very much at diving. But Jack, Pete, and I are all pretty good spear fishermen. We'll go down, find the strong box, and hide it in a hole in the reef. After that, we'll tell the Cubans that it's no use. Give up. It'll be safe there for months. Even years, until we're ready to come back and get it. You like it?
No. Boopsie. Sometimes you are so smart, you make me sick. Oh, brother.
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey.
Hi, Stasha. It's your bubcha. I heard you were going to take a walk over around Parma today. Any chance you could take a picture of that sign in the park, the new sign of Parma, and text it to me? I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Stasha. Bye.
Well, looks like Stasha's gonna have some splaining ski to do. Tune in next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigger, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artwork, scare fresheners, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
Alrighty, Daddy Dolomite, we are back, we are back, we are back.
We are, and there actually is a street in Parma called Amrap.
That is true.
Which is just Parma backwards.
Right, and it's sort of an inside, well, the whole Stasha bit.
The whole Stasha bit
is an inside Cleveland type of.
It's an inside Parma, Ohio joke.
But a lot of people still love it. I think she translates, across the country.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But the Amrap thing is really super specific because it's a Ghoulardi and the ghoul reference. Just basically spelling Parma backwards.
Yes.
I don't know. It is what it is. It's it's a nod to that thing. So
maybe the people in Berwyn would also get it.
Maybe.
Do they ever I think
spell
they're similar to the Parma people.
Berwyn backwards? I don't know. And Ghoulardi sometimes would do a joke called Oxnard as well. He had a bird he called Oxnard.
Oxnard, yeah.
After Oxnard, California. The place in California. So it's a whole thing. I guess back in the 60s, if a street name sounded funny or a city sounded funny,
they would joke about it.
Joke about it,
yeah.
Right? So anyway, hey.
old obscure references.
There you go, and us explaining it. We're host-splaining to you stuff.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well, welcome back. We are halfway through Creature from the Haunted Sea. We got a little glimpse of the monster.
We did. Who one of our viewers said he looked like an O. Henry bar, a giant O. Henry bar.
Giant Baby Ruth?
Baby Ruth with eyes. Yes. He's being kind because I thought it looked like something else with eyes, but there you go.
Like a big poop or something.
Yeah. There you
or
go.
A weird demented Muppet.
Quaintly as you put it right there.
Yes.
Yes, a big poop with eyes. All
yes,
right, so.
to put it nicely.
Did we get a super chat?
We did. So Super Pappy sent a super chat over, so thank you so much. And thank you to our channel members. And if you guys want to join the channel membership, you could go to our...
do you want to talk about that?
Just for a second, because there's something you want to share in a video this weekend.
Well,
and we're going to put it on our channel. We're going to explain... go into detail about it.
Yeah, because in the chat, when we're ramping up for the show in the countdown, people will say how they're looking forward to Friday night, and this is like, they waited all week for tonight, to hang out with everyone in the chat and on the Harry Scary Hangout. And as a wee ape, okay, I was Friday night was my favorite night too. So much so, I got some shirt paints, like little pen paints, and made my own shirt when I was a little kid, a little ape. And it was, this is actually my actual shirt from back in the day.
Aww.
I wore this t-shirt on Friday. It says, I love Fridays. And I kind of date myself because you can see there's Big Chuck and Little John and the Cleveland horror movie host on the bottom there. Then there's the General Lee and Roscoe chasing them. TV ate the winners, and you got Pac-Man, and Centipede. And some random things I drew, little monsters. But yeah, I made this shirt so I could wear it when I watched all my favorite shows on Friday night as a little kid. A wee ape.
You'll have to make an updated version to fit you as a grown-up.
Ooh, I should make an I Love Fridays shirt. But
that would be cute.
But that's how much I was into Friday nights as a kid.
Aww.
And I had this thing forever.
So retro.
It is. And I still love Fridays because look, I'm still look. It's kind of crazy, right? I went from being obsessed with Fridays as a kid to being involved in a Friday night show. Right. So it's
Raymond, thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet. So yeah, you'll go into more detail about that for the channel members this weekend.
And what are channel members, you might ask yourself? Well, let me see. Let's get to it. Oh, I'm gonna find it. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna do all the splaining.
Here we go. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Hey, Decay, take it away.
Oh, me? Okay, you can become a monster member of our channel for only $2.99 a month. If you go on our YouTube channel, to the right, there's that little button that says join. So if you like, you could do that. And we do upload member-exclusive videos. We try to put 1 or 2 out every week for the channel members.
That's right. So
that's all there is for that.
Yeah, we just wanted to tell you what that was all about. And we try to put exclusive content on our just for channel members for subscribing. So yeah, if you become one, hey, we try to like provide bonus content, things like that, and that money keeps the channel going.
Yeah,
lets us
thank you guys.
Buy pizza. No, just kidding. No, we buy
if we
equipment.
need camera stuff, lighting, SD cards, it goes to supporting the channel. If Grimm needs new sunglasses or more hair products,
which is never. Hey, Kirk Harrington, thank you for the super chat, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Kirk, for the super chat.
We're gonna do lunch soon. Don't worry about it.
Bill Berry says, "Nice shirt. Late night Friday movies were my jam in the '70s."
Oh,
how cool.
Yeah, and wait till you see tonight's TV show Time Travel, the Cleveland TV show Time Travel. That's where we look at what was playing on a weekend that was close to this weekend that we do our show here in Cleveland, Friday night into Saturday. And tonight's TV show Time Travel was kind of inspired by the Bone Jangler, who sent me an Akron Beacon Journal.
There you go.
Or Akron Beacon ad from 1971 that listed what's playing for the week.
Well, we'll go in more into details later on when it's
time
for that.
It's a real beefy one tonight.
But right now it's time for fan mail.
Fan mail? Ooh.
Yes, we did get some fan mail. Well, actually, Cliff got... Actually, let's show this mail first.
Yes.
And then we've got something that Cliff wants.
Yeah, Cliff is waiting in the wings to show what he got in the mail.
Okay, so Marty sent us these cool buttons. There's one for you, Graham.
Our buddy Marty
Garcia sent us this, and him and his buddy Grandpappy have a little thing that they do called Geezer Gab, and they sent us some buttons, so thank you.
Giant button. That is really neat.
It's like a little cartoon thing they do, and it says, "To my buddies, the Mummy and the Monkey, thank you for bringing so much fun to my life. Much love, stay cool, and together, Marty."
Oh, thank you, Marty.
I still want that guitar, dude. LOL.
That crazy guitar. I'm starting to play that thing, and I really like it too, so we'll have to think on that one.
Where am I going to pin this?
I don't know. I got a lot of room on this jacket.
Maybe on my jacket over there. I don't think that'll fit on my sleeve.
That's one big old button. Uh-oh.
Albert Metelsky, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to watch because it's scheduled, but he's able to watch tonight, so.
Thank you so much.
Watch live anyway. Thank you, Albert.
Yeah, and it's funny, Albert won a prize like several months back.
We still have it?
He's local. We still have to give him the prize.
Okay.
I think it's an art print or something.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. I just found it the other day. I'm like, we never gave this to him.
Well, it's in safe hands.
So we're keeping it safe.
Yes, it's in good hands. Okay.
Okay, so let's get into. So Cliff got some fan mail.
Cliff Jablonski, our behind the scenes guy. He's in the out of control room right now. In his out of control room.
He's our tech guy. And Cliff. So share what you. Let's cut over to him. So what did you get in the mail, Cliff?
Whoa, thanks, Janet. Yeah, I did receive some mail. It was this box over here, this package, and I opened it up, and to my surprise, these two little critters was in it. These little snot-nosed hotheads. And it came with a letter from someone named Billy Jean. And the letter said, "Hey, Cliff, I seen you've got a new hosting deal, but now you still haven't sent me a check for support for our kids or even admitted that they're yours. Well, they certainly don't look like me. I think I have done my part, and I'm sending them to you so you can take care of them from now on. Don't try to find me. You're on your own. Sincerely, Billy Jean." What the? Oh, heck no. No way. I don't know nothing about no babies. I wasn't even in town that week. Yeah, that's the ticket. Hey, someone get Mari Povich on the phone for me. Book me a first-class ticket to somewhere other than here. I gotta get out of here. Ha-cha!
Whoa.
Oh, my. Cliff's in a little hot water there for a devil.
So Cliff's got some splaining to do.
We told you to. Yeah,
wow.
You got to wrap that rascal, Cliff. I don't know what to tell you, man. You just got to Got to be careful out there, you know.
He's got some mini monsters to take care of.
Yeah, well, he's claiming that they're not his, so that's between him and Billie Jean.
They do look like him, don't they?
Yes, I wonder. I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe. Okay, we'll have to call Maury Povich and see. If he can help out.
Maybe Maury could sort it
or
out.
Judge Judy or someone who I don't know who.
One of those daytime TV people.
Karamo or whoever the heck's doing it now, you know. Anyway.
Wow. Okay. Well, we should probably get back into the movie.
After all of that.
After all that drama there.
Drama. Save that drama for your mama, Cliffy, baby.
Cliff. We're going to have a chat about this later.
All right. We're going to dive into, since it's a sea-related movie, we're going to cannonball. We're going to dive into.
We're going to jump into.
Yeah.
And make a splash into Part 3
of Creature
from the Haunted Sea.
Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Harry Scary Hangout.
Pow! Pow! Whoa.
Hello, operator. Get me Havana, Cuba, 652-314. Cuba. Seis, cinco, duo, tres, uno, cuatro. Oh, listen, I don't have the right change, so would you mind charging that to my home phone, which is in Washington, D.C., in USA? It is 762-691. Estada Unida, Washington, 6, duo, 6, 9, duo, whatever. Right, thanks a lot. Service is terrific. Hello, San Domingo Bar. Is there a girl there playing chess? You're right, I want to talk to her. Hello. I'll give you all my utilities and all my railroads for Park Place.
Not a chance. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $200.
Right. Listen, I can't really talk now. I don't know exactly what's happening or where I am. But I have the feeling that this case is about to bust wide open. I can't talk now. Someone's waiting to use the phone, but I'll keep in touch. Did you get that?
Repeat the last part of that message.
I'll keep in touch. Did you get that?
Right. Which way do I turn this Dakota pin?
Left.
Left?
Right.
Right.
Oh, you look like a man who could use more coffee.
What is going on? When I take someone on, I don't sleep until they're completely satisfied.
Good, good. Where's the finder, Pete?
Pete, aren't you going to introduce me to the lady?
Isn't she beautiful, Renzo?
Very lovely. Where did you meet? Oh, no.
That must mean they're in love.
I wish you many happy returns of the day.
Oh, isn't that a ring you're wearing, Miss Porcina Perez?
It's a wedding ring.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Aloha. Get the equipment. Oh, about 20 bottles, 10 regulars, masks, spear guns, the works.
Overdid it as usual. Well, okay, we're going to start diving this afternoon.
I brought something else home with me, too. Carmelita, I'd like you to meet Renzo Capetta, my sister Mary Bell, Mr. Pete Peterson, and, well, I don't know who the large woman with him is.
Porcina Perez.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
You found this woman in San Juan?
Well, she was living in a sort of sorority house down by the docks. She's awful friendly.
Why don't you come on with me, honey? I'll show you our sorority house.
Senor Capetto, I have the honor to report that my men will be ready 1 hour.
Ready for what?
Dive to the strandbox.
You mean your men are divers?
Yes, they are Cuban Army frogmen.
Ole.
I had the situation well in hand. Maribel was weakening, as I'm sure you've noticed. Then she came into my life. I didn't see her coming, but somehow I sensed her presence and knew that my life was changed forever.
Hello, who are you?
Carmelita Rodriguez.
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
Sparks Moran. As a trained espionage agent, I could tell that she was attracted to me. But I wanted Maribel, and Maribel wanted Renzo, and Renzo wanted the gold.
Hey! Mark! Idiot! Let's get this thing first.
You all right?
Oh, yes.
All right, we're ready. Where's the Cuban Army?
I don't know, but I'm ready.
Vamos, soldados cubanos, a sumergirnos. A sumergirnos.
The search for the strong box had begun, but the sea was cluttered up with Cubans, dispersed by General Tostada to search independently. All those Cubans alone in the deep. This was a chance for Renzo to again become the sea monster. A lonely Cuban had found one of the many wrecks on the bottom. And Renzo had found the lonely Cuban. their attack was cleanly executed. The victim was dead. The killers delighted, but not satisfied. Renzo must have another quart of Latin blood. We waited, sensing the dangers below, while the unholy three sought new prey. It didn't take them long to find it.
What's this, Tut? No, it was a monster.
What do you mean a monster?
A real, live, honest-to-goodness monster with claws and everything.
Oh, you're nuts. Hold this way.
Carmelita, it's too dangerous for you here. Let's run away and live a little.
No, I'm in love with Sparks.
Sparks Moran?
Let's see.
Well, how can you be in love with him? He's an idiot. You ought to be in love with me.
No, I'm in love with him. And I don't care if he'll never see you again.
You dick! Oh, if I'd only paid my life insurance premium, I'd kill myself.
Oh, no. Don't kill yourself.
Well, why not?
No, you come with me. I'll show you. Come with me to the jungle.
You seen one jungle, you've seen them all.
You come with me, you'll see and you like.
Hello, Carl. Senor, I'm very much afraid of this monster.
Well, let's just pick up and go home.
No, I am an officer. We will not stop until we have the Strambas. From now on, we'll dive with spear guns.
Crazy.
Mango!
I mean, hello, she's like gaga gorgeous.
Now, this howdy-doody looking mother fella.
Senor Happy Chuck, this girl is my daughter. Her name is Mango.
Mango?
Óyeme, la novia lo dejó ahora por un idiota y el pobrecito, tú sabes, quería matar. Pero yo le dije que no lo hiciera, que él necesitaba una persona que lo alegrara. I was telling her what that no good of Carmelita do to you. I was telling her to cheer you up.
Oh, gee, thanks, Porcina. But it really wasn't necessary.
You not like Mango?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Siento mucho lo que le ha pasado, señor. Es algo que le pasa a todo el mundo con mucha frecuencia. Es lo mejor.
She no speak good English, señor.
Well, I don't think that's going to matter at all.
Okay, I'm going back now. Mr. Peterson Jr. He is waiting for me now.
Well, adios, Porcina.
Adios.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Película tuya, ¿verdad?
¡Suéltame, perro sapo! ¡Suéltame! ¡Quita tu mano sucia!
Oh, my ovaries.
Are you all right, Porcina?
Oh, I'm all right, my hero.
Hey, where's Happy Jack?
Oh, come on. I'll take you to them.
Them?
Yes.
Well, here comes Pete and Porcina.
Se parecen a los premios más baratos en una galería de tiro.
You know, Pete, I'm getting tired of all this running around. You know what I'd like to do?
What's that?
I'd like to marry Mango and settle down here.
Oh, good for
well,
you.
I could start a tennis club.
They don't have clubs. They have rackets.
But you know something, though? I'd like to do the same thing myself.
Say, why don't we rub them all out?
And this way, we can keep the strong box for ourselves.
Oh, yes. Well, even Mary Bell?
Oh, gee, I don't know about her.
Well, she is my sister. Of course, we could keep her around to do the housekeeping.
Sure.
And she'll get over losing Renzo.
Sure.
Well, how about it? Is it a deal?
Sure.
Dr. Tar.
And Professor Feather of Psycho Cinema. You are watching The Mummy and Monkey Harry Scary Hangout. Wait, no, okay.
Wogródeczką trawka zielona. Mej mami wogródeczką trawka zielona. Nie powiem ci, moja Sieńku, ani co wie, mój Stasieńku, czemu jestem spracowana i zasmucona. Nie powiem ci, moja Sieńku, ani co wie, mój Stasieńku, czemu jestem spracowana i zasmucona.
And there we go. We are back to the show.
We are back.
All
and
right.
You've got a monster there.
Yes, a creature.
And he's our prize giveaway for the evening.
That's right. That's right. One lucky winner will win this My Pet Monster from the mid-'80s. Yes.
He's very cool. And that was supplied to us by... There it is. Spook Show Gravy on YouTube. Check out Spook Show Gravy's YouTube channel later on and give it some love. He's got some toy reviews and some fun toy and holiday videos there.
And how you doing on that filling up that mummy bucket?
My mummy bucket is full of
Stop
names.
running
I've been writing
over.
down names from the YouTube live chat, putting them in my bucket, and at the end of the show, we're going to pick one lucky winner to win the My Pet Monster. And what were you calling him, Shemp?
Shemp. Yeah, like from the Three Stooges, but I don't know. Whatever.
Shemp the Monster.
You can name it whatever you want when you win it, okay?
Yes, and that one winner that we pick at the end of the night has to email us to claim their prize.
That's right.
Yes.
It's got to be official.
All right, to make it official.
You take a seat there, Shemp, and we'll roll into our next bit on the docket.
Yes.
And what would that be? That
and
would be
our next segment is... What do
What
you
do
do?
you do? That's right. That's where we ask you, the viewer, to send us photographs in of what you do when you watch our show. Now, some people have a really cool setup around their television or monitor where they watch, like with their toys, their posters, things like that.
Yes.
Some people...
Some people are on vacation. They go to different places and they're wearing our shirts and take pictures and selfies and send them in.
or have hobbies and crafts they do while they watch our show. So they share those images with us.
Mm-hmm.
So let's roll into this new fresh segment of What Do You Do with the theme song that you all know and love.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, our first submission is from our buddy Bob Ferguson, who unfortunately had a little bout with something this week, but he's home now, doing better. But while he was in the hospital, it looks like he might have tuned us in.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe, I don't know, but it's funny anyway.
We were on the screen there.
That's right. That's how he knew if he was okay. We were like going beep, beep, beep,
in his ear the whole time. Beep.
It's the Mummy and the Monkey monitor.
Yes.
That's just, it's funny. They were scan. That's a scan of his funny bone. See.
Ah, okay.
That's what that really is.
So that's what happened.
But
right.
hopefully you're feeling better, Bob. That you're on the mend. You know we love you, and hope all is well. And here's also a second picture he sent in to us. It was they got an ultrasound of his heart, which he saw like something in there that
it
resembled
looks like the Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon in there, so I can see that. And, you know,
it does look like a little face or something there.
You know, who knows? Could be. You know, I don't know. But like we said, hopefully you're feeling better, Bob. And our last entry is from our buddy Art from Mart. Marty Garcia sent this in. It's a one-panel funny, and it's Grimm and Decay sitting on stage. I'm holding a trophy, and I say, "Hey, sorry you didn't win the coin toss there, Janet, but looks like I'll be doing the acceptance of our first Rotten Reels Award. Like, I ain't sure where all these fellas went out there.
You go, Grimm.
Hey, but looky who all the rest of the adoring me. Look how they're adoring me. They know a star when they see one.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you, Marty, for that funny little bit. And I guess he draws when he watches our show, and that wraps it up for our... I almost said Cleveland TV show time. Well, what do you do?
You keep really wanting to show that, and we will in the next segment.
Oh, we will.
Or after part 4 of the movie.
That's right. And if you out there would like to send us something, whether it's, what do you do, or just some email, you can email us at themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
Yes, and I found a spot for the buttons. Temporarily.
Oh, I see. Whoa.
Yeah, I think they'll be better on your jacket, though.
I think they're better there.
Yeah. David Hayes, wow, thank you for the super chat.
David Hayes.
Wow.
What's in my brain?
Diaper fund for Cliff's kids. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cliff might need it.
He might.
We'll see how that goes.
I don't know. Wow, that's a huge super chat. Oh, my gosh.
It is. Wow, okay.
Now we can afford a few things for him, that's for sure.
That's very nice.
If nothing else, it'll pay for this prize to be sent out. All right.
Okay, well, let's get into the rest of the movie. I want to see more of the monster.
The rest of the movie, this is it. That's right.
Yeah, we've got one fart to go.
That's right.
One part or one fart, as we like to say.
We're going to cannonball right into the kiddie pool with this one. We're just going to make the biggest splash we can with the exciting conclusion with a question mark of
Creature from the Haunted Sea
by Roger Corman right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Harry Scary Hangout. Memorial Day Weekend Edition.
Mummy Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Okay.
I'm trying to crowbar that in.
What you say?
Yeah.
Señor, usted me está proponiendo una cosa sucia. Le exijo una satisfacción.
What's this? What is this?
This man's wife is playing around with Mr. Pierce. He's very angry.
That's tough.
Mire, lo único que puedo hacer es venderla. Yo creo que $50 y una caja de caldilla está en orden.
This man wants to sell you his wife for $50 and a case of rum.
Television nuts.
Dice que está loco.
Quien yo no acepto esa clase de insulto a nadie. Ahora le exijo $100.
Carmelita, will you talk to him? We're busy.
Oh, sure. We told him to cut down to 20 for a fifth of gin. What's he say?
Gin nothing. Who wants to buy his improbable wife? Come on, General Tostado, let's get going. Soldados cubanos, de nuevo a sumergirnos. Una, dos y tres. Una, dos y tres. Una, dos, tres. All right, baby. Listen, you hold on to these because I can't use them without Peter Jack to help me, huh?
I'll keep them warm for you.
Renzo Capetto had at last found the strongbox. And the unknown partner had found Renzo Capetto.
I haven't looked this pretty since I was a baby.
Hey! Uh-oh.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
Why'd you have to do it, Renzo?
Why did I have to do what?
Don't play games with me. Why'd you kill her?
Jack, I swear I had nothing
I said don't play games. We all saw the same 5 incisions and the round marks on that stupid toilet plunger.
Why'd you ask Maribel? I gave her the rakes before I went under.
That won't play. You had 2 more in your trunk, just in case, you said, remember?
Yeah, I remember, but they're still there. I can't convince him, honey. Maybe you can.
Sorry, honey. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go along with Jack.
You think I did it?
Well, what else can I think? You made that monster up out of thin air, and don't try to tell me it's real. I'm not that stupid.
Well, I am. I always believed in it.
But it's gotta be real. Either that or the Cubans are trying to kill us off.
I can't buy that.
I don't care what you buy. From now on, we're gonna die with spears like the rest of them. We've got to get rid of the rest of those Cubans as quickly as possible. Now, we'll start tomorrow morning with tostado. Jack? Pete?
Possible death notwithstanding, the courageous general and 2 of his men dove once more into the deadly sea. But, as usual, they were not alone. Renzo waited for them to separate. One pulled away, and then there were 2. Tostado went on alone into the forbidding void, with the killers closing in. giant observer stood watching over a pathetic bit of cloth, all that remained of mango. At last, Tostada had found his gold in his own watery grave. The general died as all generals should. His greedy murderers let his body drift away while they congratulated each other. Happy Jack found the scrap of a dress and knew what had happened to his beloved. Suddenly.
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't touch me.
Oh, honey.
Go ahead, try to talk yourself out of it. Try to talk yourself cool this time.
Baby.
Go ahead, tell me the Cubans did it, only they were on board pulling in the down. Now, who was down there with Jack?
Abrupt ending.
Oh, well, yeah, well.
Wow, well, that was an abrupt ending.
Yeah, I guess it left it open. I don't know what happened there.
I'm not sure.
Cliff must have tripped over the plug. Yeah, he's out in the out-of-control room there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so...
Who cares about the ending of this movie?
We actually hosted this movie a year ago, and it came up as okay to play on YouTube when we put the movie segments in just the other day.
I have to let that Cliff go, I think.
So there must have been a technical thing going on. So we apologize about that, guys. But here's how the movie ends. The monster kills everyone, has the gold, and he wins. He's underwater just kind of hanging out with the gold and the treasure that they were all fighting over.
And what did Roger Corman say about this movie, based on it?
So when I was reading about this movie online on Wikipedia, in one of his like memoirs or books or whatever, he mentioned that this movie was very personal for him because with a lot of the monster movies, the monster ends up dying at the end of the movie. This monster lived and kills everyone and takes the treasure, and he lives happily ever after under the sea.
This is our new Mummy the Monkey segment called Ending Spoiler. Yes, that's when we cut the ending of the movie out on purpose and tell you what the ending is. You know? It's more
Sure.
I think it's more creative that way.
Sure,
So,
yeah.
But that being the point, yes, we are not going to... that's it. That's the end of the movie. So there you go.
So that's all. The monster lives happily ever after, and everyone dies.
The end. Credits roll, and fart
that's-
sound effect, maybe toilet flush, and then
Maybe more polka music.
the show ID, and then come back to us. Now,
Yeah.
we are
So
not,
that's what happened.
So since we're not doing a Harry Scary hangover tonight, the little bit of time we have between now and the end of the show, we'll just talk about stuff. We still have a TV Showtime travel to go to.
We do.
We still have a prize giveaway.
And we still have that.
So
we'll read some of the comments. There's no Harry Scary hangover chat tonight.
That's what I just said. Yep.
So just, saying
So
that
we'll just
again
do that now.
so people know, because people were asking about
So
it.
we'll do a mini one here until
A mini one?
11.
Sure.
So
Okay.
we'll still ride the show out to 11, but we'll fill in the blanks with some interaction with you guys out there, the audience, and maybe chat about a few things. Just kind of fill the time.
Mofe Chen says the creature moved to Miami and sells
There you go.
Cubano sandwiches.
Hey, that's the new segment. Make up your own ending.
Yeah, you could make up your own ending.
Everybody feel free to say how you would end this movie. I think it's more fun.
There you go. Let's see. The monster almost killed us too, says Marty.
There you go.
Cliff, you're fired, says Olivia Warden.
Yeah, Cliff, you hear that? You're out of here, buddy. Oh, he's got kids. We can't fire him. He's got 2 kids to take care of.
He's got a family now to feed.
Okay, you're okay, Cliff. Don't worry about it.
Act out the ending for us, says Mark Allen.
Lucky. Dun, 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 the monster takes
Oh
over.
no, the monster got me!
Yeah, I need some Brillo pads and ping pong balls to make my eyes.
Where's the
tennis balls.
treasure? Where's the monster with the
You
treasure?
know where the treasure's at. Whoa, you're sitting
Here's
on it.
There we go. Now I'm gonna pretend I'm the monster in the water.
And I'm the
Yay, I got all the treasure.
Now sit on that.
I'm right here.
Okay. Protect it.
Yes.
And the end.
The end. We acted it out.
Fin. All right, there you go. So how do people like the new ending?
Who won? The monster, says Paul. Yes, the monster won, says answering Paul. Okay.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Dean says the monster got a bit part in Caddyshack.
It may have, yeah.
Kirk says Mango comes back to life and becomes the creature's wife.
Did you get that reference he just did about Caddyshack?
No.
It was a Caddyshack. It was a movie. I know it was one of the, I thought Belushi was in the movie, but there's a movie from that time period, from the 80s, whenever people are in a swimming pool and someone throws a baby Ruth or into the swimming pool. Everyone thinks it's a
yeah,
and they run out of the so nice one.
That's funny. Yeah, I didn't get that reference.
Yeah,
cool. Mime the ending, says Fulton. No, we did enough.
We mime it. Oh boy.
You can mime it at home and video it and then send it in. We'd love to see your mime skills.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that hasn't happened often here, but yeah, there was something wrong with the video file, so it's done.
Sears says it really makes you think. It really is fun to make up your own ending. Yeah.
See,
use your imagination.
See that? Yeah, that's the ticket. We meant to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We planned it all along.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish,
And we had 200 people in our chat earlier.
At one point, that's right.
Which was awesome. That's
we're still
when we were on Facebook, I think we had more people in the chat on Facebook than on YouTube. It's taken a little while to build up YouTube.
Yes.
And we're still trying to build up YouTube.
That's right. So if you like this show and you have friends that you think might like this show, let them know about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, share this with a friend. And give the video a like if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're watching us on regular old school television, we'd love to hear from you also. You can send us an email. What's our email, Grimm?
That's a good question. Let me see.
We'd love to hear from the TV watching folks.
Boop, boop, boop.
And our email is themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. Very cool.
Whoa.
Shadow puppet ending, says Sears.
Yeah. However you want to act the ending out, please. Whether it's shadow puppets, meat puppets, I don't care. However you're gonna play with whatever you got in your hand there and act the ending out.
Scott says the monster grows a beard and rules Cuba for 50 years.
That and smokes giant cigars. That's right. It could be.
Could be.
You never know.
It could. Vince for the Land says we're going to the Golden Corral. Oh wow, okay. At 11 o'clock at night.
You'll be making a lot of those monsters later on that night.
Watson says we watch on our Fire Stick and chat on the phone. Oh, that's interesting.
Very complicated, yeah.
That's cool.
Interesting.
And Insane J says Creature from the Haunted Sea X Kong the New Empire. Ooh, a crossover.
Yeah. A reimagining.
Yeah, Creature from the Haunted Sea and Kong.
Oh boy.
The Comic Book Man. Oh, that's a new viewer.
The Comic Book Man.
Been thinking of doing some fan art for you guys.
Please do.
Another artist.
We would love to see that, yeah.
Yeah, we love to see the other artists. Very cool.
We've inspired many artists. We have to put together like a little gallery of some of the fan art we've gotten over the years. Pretty cool stuff.
And Kirk says, I saw Furiosa yesterday and loved it.
Was it good? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Some people have been talking about that
We
lately.
love that. The Mad Max Thunder, was it Thunder Road? Fury Road?
The Mad Max stuff is fun.
That was good. The Tom Hardy one was real good.
This one could be good, yeah. If anyone is familiar with Mim's films, the monsters all look like the haunted sea creature.
They do,
says
yes.
Kate.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mims is good.
Yeah, those are great movies. Very cool.
We like his stuff, yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get into the
Cleveland TV Showtime
Cleveland
travel?
TV Showtime travel.
Said that right. Let me put down Shemp here for a second. I'm gonna grab this here TV guide now.
All right.
If you're new to the show,
we're traveling back in time. Do you guys remember TV Guides? Or
Yes.
have heard of them?
These little publications that would come out as a supplement with your, your weekly newspaper, should you have gotten it delivered. But most people relied on these to see what was going to be played on their 3 to 6 stations they had at any given time.
Mhm.
Usually 3 network stations: NBC, CBS, ABC.
Back before your cable and your live streaming and all that stuff.
Yeah, whatever affiliates you had, and then you had some. Maybe up to 2, at least 2 UHF stations.
Wow.
Channels, I should say, on your set, on your television set. And they would send these in the newspaper, and you would, or sometimes print them in the newspaper. But these little supplements would, you crack them open, they're full of advertisements and all the TV shows that are going to be on and movies throughout the week. Well, I collect these, from Cleveland, the Cleveland-based ones, from the Cleveland Press and the Cleveland Plain Dealer, and they are just chock full of cool programming. And the other cool thing about these things is you can just sift through these things and find the names of television shows you either forgot about or never heard of. And a lot of them are on YouTube. A lot of people, there's millions of people that find this stuff and upload it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
These are also good if you can get a hold of these to just check out. And some of them could be, depending on where you live, on your online news. Like some of these newspapers have archived like their whole entire library onto their website if they have one, and you can actually go through them and look at your local listings from whatever time period you wish.
How cool
that they publish these. But anyway, so I crack these open, and I usually pick a date close to our current show date. So tonight is, I believe, May 21st, Friday, May 21st, 1971.
1971.
Yes, and it was, and this was again the heads up was given to me by the Bone Jangler, who has his own horror hosted show over there on the MonsterChannel.com, and this was uploaded to a Big Chuck and Little John Facebook page, and Big Chuck and Little John
we're hosts here in the Northeast Ohio area.
Movie hosts.
There were lots of different movie hosts from all different cities from back in the day.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and you probably remember yours, depending on what area you're from.
So if you're watching us from a different city, you might have had a movie host back in the 70s and 80s on your TV stations.
But this is fun too, because this was like the heyday. This is when they were like almost, I think it was up to 4 at this time. So anyway, you'll see right here. So let's kick it. Let's just let's turn back the Wayback Machine and see. And jump on board and check out tonight's Cleveland TV Showtime travel, baby. Yeah. And like I said, we started off with TV8, May 21st, 1971 at 11:40 p.m. That's right. And what was on that night? On Friday night, it was the Houlihan and Big Chuck Show. Yes. Indeedy. And their movie that night was the one, the only, The Fly. Starring Vincent Price, right? Horror movie royalty. There he is, and this
legendary
movie is a classic. The remake with Jeff Goldblum was very good too. But hey, nothing beats the actual classic. Guy invents a machine that can transport stuff back and forth, and a fly gets in the mix. And a fly gets in the ointment, and he turns the guy that goes into it to half man, half fly. So there you go. I hate when that happens. And there's a little spoiler ending piece there. And right after that, an unhosted show called 8 All Night was on, and at 1 a.m. they had a movie called When Worlds Collide. No, it's not the Power Man 5000 song. But, but I'm sure they got that title from this actual movie.
Probably.
Yeah, and it's an okay sci-fi movie. Then we roll over to the next day, Saturday, May 22nd, 1971, on WUAB Channel 43 to watch the one, the only, Super Host! Yes, sir! And he had a 4-hour show. It kicked off with an hour of comedy. Usually there's something like the Three Stooges, and then a half an hour of Dick Tracy serials or something like that. And then his first movie at 1 o'clock was Nut. of this earth. Oh.
Cool artwork. Wow.
Yeah, this is one of the cooler artworks. Yeah, but there's these creatures that would fly around and turn people into zombies like this.
They look
right?
like umbrellas.
And aliens, yeah, and they would mess people up. And his second movie of that day at 2:30 was The Mummy's Curse.
Ooh.
That's right. It stars the Mummy and Janet Decay. Look, there she is.
Oh, hey, that's my hairdo.
What are you doing in this movie? And I guess The Mummy's Curse, maybe he also had some sort of thing that happened once a month to him. I don't know. But anyway, 11 p.m. that night. I can't confirm this, but on Channel 43, they did show The House on Haunted Hill, which could have been Sir Graves Ghastly, because he was syndicated here, or his counterpart character, Dr. Alucard.
Oh, could have been, yeah.
Yeah, because he was in the Cleveland area at the time.
Cleveland and Detroit television market.
The show was syndicated here.
Yes.
But then for sure,
he was on
WKBF, Channel 61, it was Ron Swede the Ghoul, and his movie that night was The Invisible Man's Revenge, which is probably nothing like Montezuma's Revenge, but maybe kind of the same thing. I'm sure you're S-ing your pants when you don't see him. It probably freaks you out the same way Montezuma's Revenge would do. But there he is in mid-transition. And there he is, I guess, look, kind of half mummy and half Invisible Man. Anyway, that concludes tonight's Cleveland's TV Showtime Travel, babies. Yeah, extra beefy one.
Wow, well, that was a chunky segment.
Yes, because, unfortunately, in most of these listings, they don't say the name of the horror-hosted show. They just list the movie.
Oh, okay.
So I hadn't, even that printed listing in the newspaper.
So it takes a lot of research to find out who could have hosted that movie.
When it wasn't really obvious, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we definitely know that Houlihan and Big Chuck, which turned into Big Chuck and Little John, ran from like 1966 to 2015 when they went off the air. But but we know that for sure, But what we don't know is when, like when Sir Graves Ghastly was syndicated in Cleveland, when exactly his show went
dates.
On. Right.
And, yeah, we're still trying to figure that part out.
No clue.
Yeah.
So, but I know it was in the early to mid 70s, and it only lasted a few years at the most.
Mm.
So I'm guessing, since it was a horror movie, it's quite possible on Channel 43, where he would have been syndicated, that might have been Sir Graves. If anyone knows out there, let me know. But I don't know. I'm just guessing. And if it's not, it still looks cool.
Yes.
Anyway, so there you go. Cleveland TV Showtime travel.
We learned a lot about movie history.
It's stuff
TV history.
It has zero to do with anything, but it's just kind of fun,
Yes. Okay. So we've got a monster of a prize that we're going to give away to one lucky viewer.
The monster of the hour.
To me, we're gonna shake the bucket here, but
you're gonna shake your bucket.
I'm gonna make sure
nothing.
Because I want to make sure all the names stay in there when I pull
shake your bucket.
Because sometimes they stick to the mummy.
Look how full that thing is.
Yeah, this is very full of names. So okay, make sure none of them jump out here. And everybody, let's get up and dance a minute. Let's all get up and shake our dupas.
Ready? Da, 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 da.
All right.
Shake, shake, shake,
shake, shake,
da, 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 da.
shake, shake, shake. Shake your buckets. Stop it, Grimm.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Shake your bucket.
Wait a minute, we're starting the show over.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that.
Did you? Okay.
The
Is
track.
it okay? Did it still?
Yeah, my hand. You got plenty of shaking.
There was still some shaking.
You should have put the buttons on the buns. That would have been funny.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Okay.
So who's gonna win? This guy here, this My Pet Monster, provided to us by who again? Spook Show Graveyard?
Spook Show Gravy. Spook
Gravy.
Show Gravy.
There he is.
Let me make sure I can reach in there.
All right.
Stir this up.
It's got to be official. We're watching.
There's a lot of names.
They're watching very closely.
They are. This is like a big. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest prizes we've done here.
Is this the biggest one you've ever done? You think?
The largest prize we've ever given away.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Now get in there, elbow deep. You want to see you get really deep in that bucket.
Graham.
What? You want to pick the right name here. People are there. I got eyeball emojis going on.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
The drum roll's coming. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
You got one?
I've picked one.
She's got one. Here we go.
I'm picking one.
Here goes a drum roll. Whoa. Wait a minute. All right, whoever.
Wrong button.
Dang it. All right. You stupid monkey. Wait a minute.
And the winner of the My Pet Monster that we were calling Shemp is Ray Musselman.
Whoa.
Ray Musselman. Or Musselman?
Musselman.
MUSS. E-L-M-A-N. Ray Musselman.
No umlaut above the U, like a mussel? I don't know.
No, not that I know of.
Like the applesauce?
So Ray needs to email us and put our email on the screen.
All right, Ray.
Put our email on the screen.
Let's see. Is Ray in the chat there? I'm trying to look.
He was in the chat earlier today.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he was.
Earlier
Well, that's how you got his name, right?
Well, that's how I got the name written
That would
down.
make
Yes,
sense
yes.
if he was in the chat earlier.
I'm
Unless you're
not seeing
psychic.
him in the chat right now, but congratulations, Ray.
Now.
And congratulations to all of you. You're all winners for hanging out and taking the time to watch our little show here.
And you have to tune in every time we do a show because you never know what we're going to give away. We actually have some other cool stuff coming up that we already have sitting in the wings to give away.
Yeah, we have some
on our
other
next
cool
show.
prizes on the next couple shows.
That have to do with kaiju. I'll just say
Yes,
that.
it's a kaiju themed prize.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
So crazy stuff, fun stuff. And we'll thank the parties that be at that time. But again, thanks again, Spook Show Gravy. For this gravy right here. This is pretty neat.
Ray Musselman.
It's all yours, lady.
Musselman. Ray Musselman.
Don't go
email us to claim your prize.
Yeah, that's right.
And wow, what a prize that is. That's awesome.
That's the biggest thing I think we're ever going to send out. It's going to cost. Hopefully, it doesn't live in like California or Utah.
Or like
wherever you're from, doesn't matter. We'll mail it to you.
Yeah, shipping will be a little bit of a beast,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We got super chats to cover the shipping.
Yes, and again, no Harry Scary Hangover tonight, but it's the holiday weekend. Hopefully, you have some fun plans. Probably some rib cooking, some cookout stuff, right? People getting together, having a good old time.
And it's kickoff to summertime and nicer weather, so have fun out there, guys. Have a fun and safe weekend.
Yes.
And thank you again for watching our show. And good night, good fright. Mwah!
That's right, and we'll see you later, alligators.